You can do pole dancing no matter how much you weigh or what you look like or anything like that. We will always welcome people in to the pole dancing community. So, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Charlie. I am a pole dancer and beginner instructor with a passion for empowering women. I wanted to make this video to kind of debunk some of the myths that I have heard, and myths and misconceptions of pole dancing that I've heard around. I've heard these misconceptions from women, I've heard these misconceptions from men, and I know that a lot of these are also just kind of common in the world. Maybe if you're watching this, you are a dancer, or you're looking for better ways to debunk these myths when they come across in your daily life. Maybe you have friends who are new to pole dancing, or family, or even a partner. So feel free to share this video with anybody that you know, and maybe that'll help them gain some insight on pole dancing as well. So the first misconception that I want to kind of debunk is that pole dancing is only for strippers, or is only taking place in a strip club, or that you have to be a stripper to be a pole dancer. So I actually deal with this one a lot, because I will tell people what I do, what my hobbies are, what my future goals are, and stuff like that. And whether they say it out loud or not, a lot of people's first question is, what strip club do I work at? Or they call me a stripper, whether they mean it in a bad way or not, but that is a lot of people's first assumption. So while pole dancing did originate in more of a strip club and exotic setting, it has evolved tremendously to become a sport. I believe they're actually considering it to be added into the Olympics as a sport as well. And it's also a form of artistic expression. So there's actually an organization called PSO, or Pole Sport Organization, and they host kind of competitions around the world, seeing pole as more of an artistic expression. While they do have different categories, so there's an exotic category, which is going to be more on the sexual stripper-esque side. They also have artistic categories and different levels that you can compete in. And then there are also a lot of dance studios around that will offer pole dancing. While some of them are strictly for pole dancing, there are some that also have aerial silks and hoop and different things like that, which are seen in circuses as well. And speaking of circuses, they also do have something in a lot of circuses, and I'm seeing a lot more often now, that is called Chinese pole. And that is basically a silicone covered pole that they will have more clothing on, or usually like an acrobatic suit or something like that. And it is not sexual, obviously, because it's in the circus setting. I believe Cirque du Soleil has ones like that, and I believe they actually have a regular chrome pole as well. But that is very cool to watch. I definitely recommend looking up Cirque du Soleil and looking at some of their pole dancing things that they have going on. I would love to be in a Cirque du Soleil show at one point in my life. We'll see if that ever happens, but definitely something to work towards. So the second myth that I want to debunk is that pole dancing is only for people who are in shape, or you can't pole dance if you're over a certain amount of pounds, or you can't pole dance if you don't go to the gym. I hear that one a lot, especially as an instructor. I'll try to get people in my classes and they'll be like, oh girl, like, I can't even lift my feet off the ground. I can't even do a crunch. I can't do this. I can't do that. Or, you know, I'm not strong enough for that. And so that is definitely a huge thing that needs to be debunked, because it's a wide belief that you need to be super in shape to do it. Either that, or they'll think that it requires no skill and it's really easy. So those are both myths. Pole dancing is hard, and it is an exercise. It is a form of, you can build muscle, it's like cardio, strength training, it's all of it all together. So while it is hard, it is just like any other type of fitness, where you do it and you get better at it over time, you build the muscle, and it becomes a lot easier. So you don't need to be a certain pounds, you don't need to be a certain weight, you don't need to be have a certain physique to you to do pole dancing. You can do pole dancing no matter how much you weigh or what you look like or anything like that. We will always welcome people in to the pole dancing community. So no worries, you'll build the strength, you'll get up there, and you will have so much fun while you're doing it. The next one kind of goes with the last one, and that is that pole dancing is only for women. So I can kind of see where this one came from, being that it originated in strip clubs a long time ago, and that was a predominantly female scene. And I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory now with the upcoming generations and everything, that anybody can do pole dancing. So there are plenty of men around that do pole dancing. So whether you are a man and you want to experience pole dancing in an artistic way or an erotic way or a fitness way, there are plenty of other men out there, and non-binaries and anything like that, that also participate in pole dancing. So I've even seen men that it doesn't even, like if you showed it to somebody that had no knowledge of pole dancing, they wouldn't be like, is that a girl's thing? Like, a lot of men will be up there, they look like ninjas. It is amazing, and it is amazing that some of the strength that these men can cultivate and put into use in pole dancing, it's crazy. So if you haven't ever seen any videos of men pole dancing, I would definitely go and look that up. It is awesome, and I love that it's becoming more inclusive than it was seen as a while ago, you know? So yeah, pole dancing is not only for women. Anybody can do pole dancing, no matter what your gender, your sexuality, your weight, your race, anything. Like, we're inclusive over here, so don't worry about that either. So then the last misconception that I kind of want to debunk is that pole dancers possess no talent or skill. Pole dancing actually requires tons of flexibility, body control, strength, coordination, and even balance at times. So there's a lot of different moves that require you to, you know, balance all of your body weight on just your hands, or keep your center of gravity, and different things like that. There's tons of different tricks and sequences that can require years and years of training and lots of flexibility and stuff like that. So definitely takes a lot more talent than a lot of people would think, especially if you're wanting to get into competitions and make it more of an advanced thing for you. Alright, I think that is all the myth busting I am gonna do today, but thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear your thoughts about everything I mentioned in this video. If you have any more myths you'd like to debunk, feel free to put them in the comment section below, or if you have any questions for me, I'd love to answer them. And share this video with your pole dancing skeptics, and I would love to hear what they have to say too. So I hope you have an amazing day. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Whatever. I don't even remember what I said, so we're gonna restart. Coordination of like a dancer. I don't want to say you need it, because it's like you can start pole dancing no matter what.